Rajesh, a 38-year-old undocumented Indian migrant, sits inside his small apartment in New Jersey, constantly checking his phone. His hands tremble as he scrolls through a WhatsApp group filled with urgent messages, warning about immigration raid happening nearby. Now, for people like him, these groups are the only source of real-time information that could help them avoid being detained and deported. Ever since US President Donald Trump returned to the White House in January, his administration has launched a crackdown on illegal immigration, vowing to deport millions of undocumented migrants. For Rajesh and thousands of others undocumented Indians in the United States, the fear of being arrested and sent back to India is a daily nightmare. Many of them came to the US with dreams of a better life, only to find themselves living in hiding, scared to even step outside their home. Well, the only way Rajesh stays ahead of immigration and custom enforcement agents is through a WhatsApp group run by Indian migrant communities. Messages pop up every single minute. These messages read, ICE spotted near Edison, stay inside. Raids happening at the Indian grocery stores in Queens. Somebody detained at a Sikh temple in California. And you know what? The accuracy of these warnings is uncertain. Some messages turn out to be false alarm, while others are genuine alerts that have saved people from being arrested. For Rajesh, it doesn't matter. He would rather be overly cautious than risking his entire life and being caught. He said that it's better to believe a fake warning than just to ignore the real one. The fear among Indian migrants is so strong that many have stopped going to work or even sending their children to school. In cities like New York, Chicago, and Houston, where large Indian communities live, many undocumented workers have been staying home, afraid that a single mistake could lead to their deportation. Rajesh, who used to work at an Indian restaurant, lost his job because he stopped showing up out of fear. His employer, an Indian businessman, was sympathetic, but he had no choice but let him go. Rajesh further explained that even employers are scared. If ICE finds out that they hired undocumented workers, they can also get in trouble. If we typically talk about Indians, then despite Trump's aggressive policies, the number of deportations has not drastically increased. According to reports, ICE deportation flights in recent months have remained similar to the numbers seen during Joe Biden's administration. However, the difference is in the approach. The new administration is making these raids more visible, sharing videos of migrants being arrested and sent back. Now, this psychological strategy is working. Many undocumented Indians are choosing to disappear from public places, avoiding markets, religious places, and community gatherings. Some are even deleting their digital footprints, afraid that ICE could use their social media activity to track them down. Many undocumented Indian workers are now being vulnerable than ever. Employers are taking advantage of their fear, forcing them to work for lower wages or longer hours. Some workers, specifically those in gas stations, motels, and restaurants, have reportedly been paid less than what they actually deserve. Let's see another side of the story now. Elizabeth, an undocumented woman in California, says that she avoids WhatsApp group because they are full of misinformation. Instead, she relies on her close friends to warn her about real threats. She says that I don't know what's true and what's fake anymore. All I know is we are living in fear every single day. With nearly 14 million undocumented immigrants in the United States, Indians make up a growing percentage of those affected by these harsh immigration policy. Many of them have been in the country for years, building lives and families. For them, going back to India is not an option. They have nothing left there. As the US government tightens its grip, the Indian community continues to rely on underground networks like WhatsApp to stay informed. But with every passing day, the uncertainty grows. Will they be safe tomorrow? Or will ICE knock on their doors next? For Rajesh and thousands of others, the only thing they can do is wait, watch, and pray that they remain invisible in a country that they once thought was the land of dreams.